as you guys know, I built a website, okay? RichardMedhurst.com. Now, there are a couple of things on here, but the highlight, what I want to point your attention to, I had an exclusive interview with Gary McKinnon. So I've talked to you guys before about Gary McKinnon on this show, and he's Scottish. He's also a UK citizen that the United States tried to extradite. And I remember this since as I was a kid. I remember watching him on BBC Click Online, which was this tech show, this weekly program where they cover, all things related to electronics and technology. And on one episode, they interviewed him, and I think I was about 11 or 12 when I saw this. And he perpetuated the biggest computer hack of all time. Okay, he hacked into the Pentagon, NASA, the Air Force, the Navy. I mean, it's crazy. And they tried to extradite him for 10 years. Like this extradition battle is insane. And what's interesting is this very same extradition treaty that they're trying to use against Julian Assange, and tried to use as well against Lori Love. They were going after Gary McKinnon before it was even ratified. So this thing was already in the works. In any case, I had the opportunity to do an exclusive interview with him. And we did this via email because, I was covering the Assange hearing, and he was actually brought up. He was mentioned in it. And so if you go to the website, RichardMedhurst.com, you'll find the interview. Let me just pull it up for you. There you go. And I asked him a bunch of questions. He was really kind. This was awesome. I I had so many things that I wanted to ask him about his experience battling the U.S. in court, about how it was for him. And he was so kind, and he answered everything that I asked him, and really just great stuff. And we also talked about Assange and the similarities between their extraditions and all these things. So definitely please go read it. It's really, really lengthy, and it's thankfully he didn't get extradited, right? So he was one of the first to have this extradition treaty used against him. And of course, the same espionage court, right? The same Eastern District in Virginia, the classic template, right? Everything that you've seen used against Assange, against Lori Love, Chelsea Manning, all of it, right? And they completely exaggerated the things that he did. They said that he caused, enormous damages, and they always do this. They always exaggerate. They always lie to justify the extradition. And it's really a crazy experience, because his case actually, it went to the European Court of Human Rights. It got rejected, I think, twice by the High Court in the UK, and then the Supreme Court wouldn't even look at it. All of this is in the article. It's in the interview. So definitely go read it. And the link will be below. Besides that, definitely one of the highlights of this year, being able to interview Gary, and he's really a cool guy. And by the way, just so you know something, he actually went looking for evidence of UFOs. So I asked him about that. And again, I'm not going to spoil anymore. Definitely read the interview and watch the one that he did with BBC on Click Online. I've linked it in the article as well, so you can watch it. So just very quickly, just to show you the website as well. I've divided things into little sections. So you have the video section over here, U.S. politics, imperialism, Julian Assange, Syria, Palestine. Yeah, some of them overlap, of course. Some videos are both in the Syria section and the imperialism section because they're, very much related. Then under articles, you'll find the interview I did with Ava Bartlett, right? And here you'll find the one with Gary McKinnon. Interview section, you'll find all the people I've had the pleasure of interviewing. I mean, this has really been an invigorating year, to say the least. I mean, truly blessed. And I've also at the bottom put my appearances where I've been featured. I still need to add a few more, but then there's a little biography section. I mean, still needs a little more expanding, I think, but there you go. And the donate, that's about it. It's a very simple website, but I think you'll enjoy it. And yeah, at the bottom, it's just out of frame, but you can see the sign up for the newsletter box, right? So hold on, let me see if I can move that up. There we go. So this is the same newsletter that I told you guys about. If you have already signed up on it, you'll see that I emailed you this week about the Chris Hedges interview that I did and the Jimmy Dore interview. So I'm going to be using that to send you, important videos, and also when we go live. Okay, so not this time, I didn't do that today, but next time we go live, I will be using it, because YouTube doesn't always tell people. So there you go. Yeah, so that's it. That's the website. Very fancy. I know. And you I forgot to show you the homepage. There we go. It's just a picture, but the main sections are at the top, so you'll figure it out. It's not that difficult. RichardMedhurst.com. So yeah,